everything going. All right, welcome everybody to the January 26, 2024 special call meeting. Before we get started, our chair and our vice chair was unable to make it today, so we got to do something a little out of the ordinary. But I need you guys to decide if you all want to be chair or you want to make me chair for this meeting.
Thank you, Chair. I offer a motion that we select Commissioner Don Hale, who is a senior commissioner, to be the acting chair in the place of our chair, Travis Leonard couldn't be here, our vice chair, Commissioner Wyatt couldn't be here.
Yeah, I'll second it. All right, we got a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed. All right, we can get down to business here. Just one thing on the agenda, unless Mr. Scott or somebody else has something, but approval renewal resolution declaring a local state of emergency due to Hurricane Idalia. Anybody got any questions, comments?
So moved.
Got a motion?
Second.
Got a second by Commissioner Mobley. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, guys, thank y'all very much. Anything from Jimmy or Greg or Mr. Adam?
Couple of things. As I talked the other day about the LSC, neighboring counties are not continuing that, so we need to have an exit strategy on what we want that to look like. And we don't necessarily need a motion today to do anything different, but just be thinking about that. And if you want to share anything.
It's not business. I'll come up in front of the commission and talk to them. So.
Okay, sure, good.
That's fine.
Also, we had the update on our auction, and I'll present this, share this at the commission meeting also. But total after commissions, everything's out, $221,998.20. $207,000 for Public Works. Parks and Rec had $12,000, and Fire Rescue had $2,000. So we probably, I would suggest we probably want to have a agenda item next time about where we direct this money to.
Yeah, and there's some discussion about that. So if you want to put that on, or if you just want to bring it up under, your comments or whatever you want to do, we'll definitely discuss that.
My initial take is just if we put it back in equipment, then it goes where it was before. So
I think that's kind of what put on to consider everybody we talked about was put it in the equipment.
okay.
I think one of our meetings here we had talked about it, but I'm like you might want to put it on the regular scheduled meeting just for public knowledge.
Yeah, sounds great.
We can get it back where it belongs.
Good. We also had the clerk's office, we got a call, or maybe somebody stopped by, and also stopped by our office apparently yesterday. She had concerns about, and Mandy, correct me if I'm wrong, and also Eric, I know y'all had the conversation too, about concern about religious groups or other groups being on the courthouse square distributing information. My understanding is that it's very appropriate to have people on the courthouse square doing that sort of thing if they choose to. We've historically not had any kind of permitting process that I'm aware of doing that or granting any kind of permission. But Adam can really speak to this, but I don't see it as an issue of, at this point if somebody want to pass out information. We tend to do that in some respects with the veterans holidays and things, putting crosses out, putting the pinwheels out for different other autism and other things. The breast cancer awareness, we've allowed people to distribute information or put a display up. So I'll defer to the attorney if there's anything else that.
The only way it's an issue is if we do something about it.
Yeah.
Because this is literally textbook political speech on the actual definition of the court of the town square. So unless they are preventing people from carrying out their business, so like moving in front of them on the sidewalk and not letting them walk
Right.
through or threatening them with violence, if they're peaceful out there just trying to pass out literature, they're like stay a million feet away as a government agency. Do not touch that.
Yeah, I think, I watched Mr. Joe Willis, they sit over to the left-hand side facing the courthouse. They don't seem to bother anybody. They just sit there with their brochure up there and And people come by, they ask, I guess they talk, and we don't say, here's a.
Even if they wanted to say here, I mean, here's the reality of the situation. I'm not trying to, I don't know who complained yesterday or impugn who it was. I would bet every bit of money in Leo's pocket that the person who is complaining is someone who disagrees with the message.
Yeah.
That's called content-based discrimination. That is the definition of what a government cannot do.
Mhm.
So just
Well, I feel like as long as they're not, stopping anyone from their daily business at the courthouse or whatever it is.
Yeah.
yeah, just leave them alone. If they want to talk to somebody, they can talk to me. But
Fair enough. Anything else, Scott?
one other thing to bring to y'all's attention
Yes, sir.
is Chief Hand and I met yesterday with the opioid funding folks. He's going to be trying to track each of you down next week to go through kind of the funding that's going to be coming through that. He will be absent at the February 6th meeting because he's got a planned vacation. So I'm just, because I've been the one kind of shepherding the opioid funding, what we're planning on doing, because we need the commission's approval on it, is I'll actually step down from where I sit and just go up to the lectern and say, here's the plan, here's what it's doing, here's how it's funded, and I'll have the deputy chief there and who it's going to be, and then come up and answer questions. But that's a little outside my role as an attorney, but considering the source of it's the opioid funding, I thought that was appropriate. But just wanted to let you guys know that that's coming.
Okay.
I did notice, or I did hear this morning on the news, there was some legislation, federal legislation. Some communities have diverted the funds to garbage trucks and other things, and the intent is to help people. What Eddie's proposing is what some other communities have done also, which specifically in the conversation this morning from Congress lady from Iowa was, it needs to be for, and I may have the wrong state, but the funds need to go to first responders or some sort of counseling or whatever, so that those things are taken care of back into the, trying to help people that are affected. So sure.
In the audit, we're going to have to show a link between every penny of the usage of funds and aid in opioid treatment and prevention. And if you can't draw the line between the two,
Those folks are going to have a hard time doing that with a trash truck. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. So,
but I feel good about this avenue we're going. So we'll see I think a direct effect, and sometimes other ways are not a direct, like you can see. So anything else that we needed to just bring up?
anything in the public going on we should let everybody know about? Nothing happening? I know we just got back from Tallahassee, and I really want to hold that and maybe talk about it Tuesday. Get over there, have our meeting and discuss that. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all going to have a great time.
So we do have an extra week between meetings, so
That's right.
but yeah.
Anything else from anyone else in this room? Nothing?
No.
All right. With that, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Perkins, second by Commissioner Mobley. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.